If you've got a child who has become a tween, it can be kind of difficult to think of what you should do with their bedroom. That's their space. So Sharon Grech is here to give us some ideas. Give her a big round.
It's probably the last time that you can have any input into your kids' rooms, right? I think
Very good point. They don't want to listen to you after this age.
So enjoy
please take
it.
full advantage. If they say, you know, they want clouds in the sky, this is the sort of idea you can do.
It.
I love
Very
this.
simple.
I mean, even my 5-year-old would be dazzled by this.
Absolutely. I think it can, and you know what, they might even be able to help you. I always say it's really simple to do, but honestly, it's just like really quick freehand. But I was so inspired by the bedding, and people always ask, what's the process for starting a room, any room, but bedrooms especially? You really want to start with the bedding. And the thing I love about IKEA is that a lot of their bedding is gender neutral, so it's not necessarily has to be very boys. And I thought with this, and as we transition into the young adult, I also wanted to go with something that could work either way, whether you're a boy, whether you're a girl, whether you love blue and green. I think those are really great colors, but it's so fresh. When you're younger, especially, you like those fresh pops of strong color.
Have some nice vibrancy in your rooms. Why not? This is the time when they're creative and young and happy.
This is it. Exactly.
This is the time.
Inspire.
I love these colors.
Isn't it bright? Like it's bright and cheery.
It's happy.
It's very happy. And even though it's winter right now, it adds a little bit of color to the space. So what I did was I picked the colors from here. I used for the main part of the wall, the backdrop sky, it's blue hydrangea. So it's a little bit brighter. It doesn't match exactly the blue in here, but you can see how, as long as you're in the right family, you get it. It still works together. It's very consistent. So I used ice mist as well for my white. So that's my cloud color. Could use cloud white, but I wanted a crisper white this time.
Got it.
And then a little bit, you're gonna love this color. I've never used it before, Toronto blue.
Is that what it's called?
How did I miss that?
That's
it's in the palette.
Color.
Isn't that good?
That's the blue?
That's the little bit of blue. So if this was a real bedroom, I would totally paint that on the ceiling as well, or paint a piece of furniture in the room just to add a little bit more of that color. And you can have a lot of fun picking up. Everything in this set is from IKEA. And some of it, you know, like the chair is really simple. It's inexpensive. You're not going to need to keep that forever, but it's a good piece. You can move it around. But the rug is a little bit more of an investment piece. As the child gets older, you can certainly use that again in a bedroom set, or you can move it down to your living room. Like it's nice. So the bedding is where you can have more fun. You can always repaint down the road. But the bed is also something I find that, I mean, when I was a kid, I got a bed when I was 6, and I think I kept that until I moved to university.
Absolutely. So did I.
Right? Like that's what happened. Nowadays, you know, they become a tween and they want to get them a nice big bed. So if you're lucky enough to do that, you can still get something a little more modern today. So I love this one. It's got solid birch, and then it's got the storage,
which is so crucial. I mean, it's storage, no matter what room you're talking about. If you can get extra in the bed, go for it.
Even if it's a big room, right? You still want to have that extra storage. So I love any bed where you can put extra storage, whether it's for toys or it's for clothing. And over by you, Tracy, can I walk over there?
We actually had this last home day.
Isn't it great?
And so this is one of those things. It's a lamp, but it's a charger.
It's a charger.
So you just put your device right on the plus sign, and it charges. So this is the thing that's plugged in. This doesn't need to be plugged into anything.
You can just plop that down.
And by the way, young lady, no phones in your room.
Well, it's funny because I told my son about this, and he said, well, you told me I can't have my phone in the bedroom, even though it controls his clock radio and everything. Care. I'm like, exactly. I said, I don't care.
No.
So
I'll be on it all night.
It's a really good idea.
This is a smart idea. I mean, but think about this for your master bedroom as well.
Absolutely.
You know, for grown-ups, although for grown-ups, no phones in the room
you know what? I don't. Well, I just don't want to hear it. Like, leave it alone. But it's a really good idea. So, and there's also a USB, so you can always plug it in. So again, really simple white furniture bedside table, which you could transition as you get older. You can use these in other rooms. And again, the LED lights. Have you seen those?
Yes,
aren't they cute?
This is the cutest thing ever.
So just to sort of outline the area where I did the cloud techniques. I thought it was really fun. So very, very simple ideas.
Yes.
And then we'll grow up and keep the same bed.
Yes, we will. Keep that bed. Take it to university with you, which is what I had to do. One thing you do really well, and we didn't mention it, all these different textures. Yes. I think that's fun for, you know, whether it's a children's room or a grown-up room, but particularly for them at that age, they're rolling around in the bed, they're jumping on the bed, they're having their friends over, and I think it's really nice to have all those different fabrics and materials together.
Absolutely.
So that's gorgeous.
I love this cushy one especially.
Yeah, me too.